It's on EA Sports. Up next, we're keeping it in the NFC for this one. Between the Washington Commanders and the Arizona Cardinals. The moment these NFC teams have waited for all season long. We're away in WildCard weekend. Fielded at the 7. And he's going to head out of bounds on return. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Lone back gets the handoff. And he doesn't get close to breaking even on this play, Brock. Out of bounds, well behind the line. 2nd and long coming up. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there. There's no question, Kate, big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
2. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Warriors 70.
Air it out on 3rd. He's got the first down grab and still going. And he's finally caught after a big 3rd down gain, but was one of his teammates caught by an official. We've got a flag down.
Hold the ready. Here we go. Check. 70 Lions. Ready.
3rd and long for him here. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. The Cardinals out for the punt.
It's 4th down.
And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him.
1st and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
Hold the check.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready.
This is Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt hitting it for the first time. And he gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Cardinals side of the field. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
6-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Firing quickly out wide, Daniels. And he's brought down at the line.
To number 19. It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Let's go now. 19, Charger, 19.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Has him on the quick hitter. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. All right. Now things starting to pick up a little bit after a slow start, Brock. Last things fans want to see is a couple of uninspiring drives to begin a game.
Yep, they get the first and generate just a little excitement that we could see maybe our first touchdown here, or at least avoid another quick punt.
And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Now run it out of the pistol, Krosky-Merritt. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Let's go. 18 Cardinals. 18 Cardinals. Panther 11. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Daniels setting up the play action.
Hello.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Ready. Wrap up. 18 Rattler. 18 Justice. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So that brings up 4th and long.
A 50-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll mark their first appearance in the scoring summary today.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was
I had
looking for. 2
several
sessions in,
things
got
to
the
drop
lead, early momentum with that field goal.
You hear me when I said that?
Has this at the 6.
You heard me? Yeah, that's what I had said. I said, before I quit talking, so you can grab my hip. Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. Before you had got to talk, I was trying to just let me go ahead. Before you got to talk, I couldn't even hear you, so I was just trying to go and grab it.
Action now with Daniels. Nice game left
But your day was cool though.
and they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. He gets 16 yards on that play, and it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
Alert. Alert.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he is caught and sent out well behind that line of scrimmage. So 2nd long coming. Well, the extra blocking sure did bring that wrong way to Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Play fake here. Daniels escapes the pocket.
This is one of those occasions.
Oh, I'm on.
So
Oh, what's up?
promising when you take off as a quarterback.
No,
and then
no.
you're reminded
Like, when you
just
always
how
ask me,
fast
do I
these
see some stuff?
defenses
No, I
are in
ain't
the
seen
NFL.
nothing.
Couldn't quite move the chains, but it wasn't.
You do
for
that,
lack
John.
of
Every time I
trying.
get on the phone, you do that every time. No, I haven't seen nothing.
19 right.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. Headed out right. He's going for it himself. And Daniels with a smart business decision, sliding down after getting that first.
Still, like,
You know, Kate,
still
back in
having the
day,
same
we had a
issue
slip
from
and
early.
slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to
Start-
slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Buys time, rolling right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Here we go. Here we go.
Yeah. I thought you were getting all about that. 10 o'clock.
To throw again on 2nd down. Daniels hits his tight end on the corner route. And he's out of bounds on the final play of our opening quarter. 1 quarter gone in our opening round game of the NFC postseason. The Commanders have an early lead.
Wait.
We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment.
Get in and out. Let's do it. Come on.
On the set.
Back and ready now for the 2nd quarter. It's Cardinals football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. The lateral goes haywire. Fumble. And this goes out of bounds. The fumble not ideal, but hey, did end up being a small gain on the play. After a fortuitous recovery, this will be 2nd down.
60.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it.
Now you make your money
Steal it
though.
away in the end
More you
zone.
fast you get there,
Just
man.
can't
Nobody
finish the
right?
play.
Make money.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see, almost bringing it in. They are so
fast you get
fortunate
him in
to have
and out,
another
the more
shot
money you
down here
make.
after the near pick.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. He's got it over the
Yes,
middle.
sir.
And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Big Lion. Ready, right?
On 1st down, they'll run. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late. This could have been much, much more exciting.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Let's go.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
This shit
Just couldn't get it to Marvin Harrison Jr. there.
Knock the power,
So
he
they're
knocked
left
it
facing
down
3rd and long.
Six the Eagles. Come on.
He was knocking the internet off.
Shotgun
Yeah, they
snap to
started that
Daniels.
down range.
And once again, they can't
Oh,
connect.
it's on there.
Trying to find his tight end.
Oh, shit started going.
And now they're staring at 4th and long. So now it's Chad Ryland's turn to attempt this Cardinals field goal. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And we're all tied up now in the 1st half.
Well, that's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Notches another stop. He's stopped on the run back to the 27. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Daniels. Bails out of the pocket quick. Looking right, and he finds him. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. From the gun, a run for Kronsky Merritt. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. That's a pickup of 9. And that's going to give the Commanders a 1st down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
3, 18, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Rolling on 1st down, Daniels. Gets to his back, here's Rashawn White. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there, 2nd down.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The 2 were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Completed over the middle. That is exactly why you rally to the football. Got through 1 tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss. Offense in a hurry up here.
Viking 18. 79 Broncos. Warriors 70. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Panther 11. Panther 11. Trap 60. Trap 60. 60 Maverick. 6 go.
Throw here, 3rd down. Daniels hit, he lost the football. And the Cardinals pick it up. He's out in the clear. At the 20. And Arizona takes it back for a touchdown. The Cardinals get some late points and the lead. Like a freight train leaving the station after scooping up that fumble. Oh, he got moving on his way to the end zone, Brock. Nice hustle from the big man.
Is there anything more fun than seeing these big old human beings get their chance to get on the scoreboard? You see how it just ignites everybody.
That one right down the middle. And the Cardinals break that tie and now lead by 7. Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes first and 10.
60, let's go now. 70 Lions. Ready.
Daniels now. Dumped off to his running back. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. The Commanders in the hurry-up. They're hustling for the line.
Brings up second and 3 at the 28-yard line.
18 Cardinals, 18 Cardinals.
Running for the marker on second. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be third down. The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down.
On the set. 19 Lions. Here we go, here we go. Cowboys, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Daniels back to throw. Short pass brought in. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
70, Buffalo 18. Ready.
Daniels now on first down. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this second down.
Ready. Cougar 19. 70 Lions. Mustang 19. Dragon 60.
Now Daniels to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Will Johnson. And he's going to take this one back. And he's in for the pick 6 for Arizona. Second time they've taken one back on him, Brock. First the fumble return, and now this pick 6.
You know, I point this out to you every defensive meeting room we're in, Kate, when we sit down in these production meetings, and you can see their boards, right? These defenses keep track, and they know if they get a score defensively, their odds of winning through the roof. You get 2, it's almost a certainty.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. This makes it up to the 25.
Washington takes over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
On the ready.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Ready. Viking 18. Get him, get him.
Daniels coming back after that pick. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Washington calls it second timeout. All right up against that marker, but not there yet. It's 2nd and inches. Back to throw. Here's Daniels. Hits him on the out route. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. The Commanders in the hurry-up. They're hustling for the line. Daniels on first down. He puts some air under it deep down the left. Who should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. The 2 in a row now have slipped away.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Get it. Go Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Arizona goes ahead and calls its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on first down.
Here we go. Set. 70 Lions. Viking 18. Trap 60. Trap 60. 19 Lions. Buffalo 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
On 2nd and 10 now. Daniels. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. He got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing him. Their work doubly as difficult now after that holding call. It's 2nd and 20. Now Daniels off the play action. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps. Now it's Terry McLaurin on the target. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, that's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Krosky Merritt gets it from the gun. And good stop by the defense to limit this damage. They gave up 8, but they still force this 4th down. All right, Brock, that was enough of a break. Back to playoff football as the second half of our wild card game gets underway. Return coming from the 6. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room. Some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success. And that's exactly what they did.
Starting on the ground here, Krosky Merritt. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. They're going option keeper on 1st and 10. Oh, he drops a cut to the right sideline. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a Washington first down.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
Give it to Krosky Merritt. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Offense in the hurry up here.
60 Panther left, 60
To throw, Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
19 Tiger, 18 Pioneer.
On first down, here's Daniels. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Come on, set. Liking it.
Running back sent in motion.
19 tight, 19, 18, Rattler, 18, 70 Ranger, step, ready.
Second down and 10. Daniels stays in bounds and makes the catch. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative when the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Okay, ready.
7th play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3.
Here we go.
They send a man in motion. Daniels is going to throw again. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down.
A 34-yard attempt.
The kick by McLaughlin is good. And that gets him back to within 11.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Has this at the 6. Spins out of one side. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. Trying the right side. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. That one hits for 30. And it's going to give the Cardinals a 1st down.
Okay, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course. But you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
One play in, and they are already close to midfield. Going to the ground again on 1st. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Another carry for him. And he cuts it back right. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Ready, break.
3rd and just 2 to go.
19 target. Cowboy 80. 18 Cardinal. 18.
We'll go with a design keeper. And he will carry this across for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. Well, I think they would have been happy just getting a new set of downs, Brock. Instead, he hits a home run.
And you know this, Kate. I love run plays on this down and distance because you usually get man-to-man. And what happens with man-to-man, those guys turn their backs. And if you get a lane, you get a shot, big plays can follow.
His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they'll decline this and take the result.
Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Starting from the 5. manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Daniels. He's getting close, and they take him down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Panther 11, Warriors 60 Maverick, 69, 79 Broncos.
Throwing now, Daniels. Short pass caught by his tight end. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys they can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Firing quickly out wide, Daniels. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Putting a receiver in motion.
18 up, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Dragon 60. Go.
1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Dumps it off to his running back. Along the sideline past midfield. And he takes this into enemy territory to the 48-yard line. They'll pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's going to give the Commanders a 1st down.
And the Washington 1st down.
Let's go. Cougar 19.
Play action now with Daniels. He rolls to his right. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play. There was just nowhere to go with it.
19 Lions.
To the air again. Daniels. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Washington 1st down. All set to go now from the 35.
Come on, come on.
Again, Daniels to the air. On the move, headed right.
Kid, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the Nets the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
2nd down give to Krosky-Merritt. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Read alert, read alert. 60 Bobcats, Panther 11, Panther 11.
31, Daniels. Completed to his running back. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down. We're down to 1 quarter before we determine our wild card winner. The Commanders with it, facing the end of their postseason as they trail. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Ready? 68, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Cut 19, 19 tight, 19 tight. Trap 60, trap 60. Ready?
Shotgun snap to Daniels. He goes back to him yet again, complete. And that is a Washington touchdown.
Touchdown, Washington.
The Commanders get it back to within 2 possessions. McLaughlin's extra point is up and good. And the Commanders make it an 11-point ball game.
Commanders 13.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Here's a return from the 7. Good work so far. He's got room. All right, so we'll get this up to about the 30 before he goes out of bounds.
30-yard line.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go, here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk 7, go.
Daniels.
That nigga aggressive as hell.
It is caught left side. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. The end result there, 15 yards.
That nigga hella aggressive.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why?
That nigga mad as hell.
Catch. They don't close quickly.
That nigga stay in that motherfucker.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Daniels setting up the play action. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
60 vices, 60 vices.
To throw again on second down. Daniels completed over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Look for the tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Third and short, Daniels. Dump off caught by his back. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. That's 16 on the pickup. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
Let's go now.
4-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Play action now, Daniels.
You can have.
Forced out to his right. He's going to keep it this time. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on first down.
Well, once a play breaks down,
That point, yeah, you can have it. You can have the whole
just a
stuff.
little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
Handoff on second and short. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a microwave.
Yeah, if the injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal.
Nigga just hopped in the nigga still like that.
To a nice route and catch to move in the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Cougar 19.
So I was just saying, you know, when the hell nigga just got down right in the store like that. That's crazy.
Warriors 70. Ready.
Working inside the red zone. Throws caught. And he's to the front.
Crazy,
Going
man.
out of bounds.
Nigga from right in the store, yeah.
Every once in a while, I'll get these little flashbacks.
You get the fuck out. Look at my shit.
Flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, "Hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions."
Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals have likely locked up the win right there.
Get your ass like slow, nigga, than mine.
Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, Kate. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Ryland now for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Cardinals push their lead to 18.
Commanders 13. Jack Lyman to kick off for Arizona.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Fielded at the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Hold it ready.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Ready. Cowboy 80. Hey, pass. Back to 60. 19 tight. 19
Talk to Nick
tight.
Fat today.
19, 5 in. Mustang 19. 19 Lion.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Let's see what they dial up, partner. This is 2nd and long.
It sounds like a sound like a damn thing.
All-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release.
Yeah, I can hear you pulling it.
It's incomplete.
And this is why
Yeah, I'm like, that shit definitely ain't cool. I get you.
losing speed, Kate. Once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Trap 60. Trap 60.
The other one, that motherfucker sound like you. The other one sound like you make a goddamn.
3rd and long for Daniels. Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. And the Cardinals will return this well into the red zone before he's brought down.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
So fast. That shit
I don't think
crazy.
that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Let's go now.
12-yard line.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Now Daniels to throw. This one's caught. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Tag. Viking 18.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. That's Cox. He's got Washington. And in for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Ryland able to connect on the point after.
Okay.
And the Cardinals
see you
grow
in a
their
minute.
lead yet again.
I'll see you in a minute.
Commanders 13.
Yeah, I'm about to come over. We starting on this side of town tomorrow.
All set now for the
You guys
kickoff.
got that
Ryland
important
with
too,
the
so we don't
honors.
feel like going all the back and forth. So it gotta be for the meal, but I'll plan on coming to see you anyway today.
Escapes the defender.
I
And
would've
that's
got
gonna
done
set them
early, I
just
would've been
beyond
over
the
there.
20.
Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
All right.
Bronco 80.
Okay, man.
Cowboy 80.
Krosky Merritt straight ahead. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready.
Running once again with Krosky Merritt. Second
Hey,
down.
why don't you stop running the ball?
And they've got 3rd down.
He
Working
can
against
tell
him
me
here as they hurry to that line.
He went with me whole screen.
And this might be a free play. Let's see what they do. Has him on the quick hitter. He's out of bounds as there's a flag down. This one should be on the defender who jumped early. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. They'll have a new set of downs following that defensive penalty.
Here we go, here we go.
Firing quickly out wide, Daniels. He's got a decent game before being brought down. Goes to the hurry up here.
19 Lions. 60 Mavericks. 60 Mavericks.
Daniels from the pistol. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot.
Get that.
Looked well downfield for that one. All he found was a waiting defender to knock it away. Third down coming up.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Let's go. 18
Mitchell will go in motion right. Daniels from the gun on third down. He completes it in traffic. Range tackle after getting this to the opposing 46.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. Working quickly here.
A gain of 12. First down, Washington.
First and 10 now. Here's Daniels.
Oh, he caught my ass.
For 10 yards on the right side. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders putting up points in a game decided. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
Daniels looking to throw.
Oh, he got
He is going to get in. That's going to cut a couple more off of that lead. Oh, it's a favorite of NFL teams and armchair quarterbacks alike, partner. The quick slant. It is so tough to defend that close to the goal line, and this time it works for two.
It sure is. It's one of those plays that I think Bart Starr was running in.
He's talking about I'm finna get ready to leave. I thought you was asleep. Yeah, I'm ready to slide.
Show the quarterback your numbers, and it's almost
we can run tomorrow, though. I ain't got shit going tomorrow.
And this will be recovered by the Cardinals. That ought to do it for us here. And they'll get him down after
in my league?
to the 48.
Oh shit! I got to check it. I don't think too many folks. Man, let me see.
The Arizona
Who I
offense
played?
looks ready to go. Here's first and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Cougar 19.
For real. Let's see.
Back gets the handoff. This drive's going to start out with a game.
Yeah, I know it.
Before they bring him down. First down play, that's a 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. So the Cardinals pick up the win in this one.
Cardinals play.
They were the top-ranked team in action in this wild card round. This was always the expectation that they'd advance through to the divisional round. And next week they're going to be right back here playing for a spot in that conference championship.
Texans play. Colts play. Titans play. Browns play.
It's a win for the Cardinals as we say so long from Glendale.
Yeah, that was the only game today. We the only game left. For real?